Hello friends, and welcome to another TUG video guide. This video is going to walk you through the process of posting your timeshare for sale or for rent in the TUG Marketplace. We have made some significant changes to the marketplace in the last few months. It was long overdue we released a new instructional video guide to show our new format. Our recent changes focused on making the ad creation process much easier for owners, and we hope you agree after seeing this video. With that said, let's get right into it, shall we? Okay, step one is going to have you logging into the TUG Marketplace. The URL address for that is tug2.com, or you can access it at the top of any page you happen to be on TUG that will link you to the Marketplace or the Timeshare Ratings and Review section. Once logged in, you will see the screen here before you. It's called the TUG Member Dashboard. And to post a listing, we have a link right there in front of the page called Post New Classified. You can also access all of the links and the ability to post listings the Timeshare Marketplace drop-down menu at the very top of the screen that lets you place individual classified ads, wish ads, instructions on how to post a classified, how to sell your timeshare, how to rent your timeshare, and so on and so forth. Anytime you want to navigate somewhere on TUG, this blue bar at the top of the page, no matter where you are, should get you where you need to go. But for posting a classified, we're going to click on the link Post New Classified right here in the middle of the page. As you can now see, we have a brand new classified creation listing page. And this makes it much easier for owners to identify exactly what they're trying to post right off the bat. The entire purpose of this page is to indicate what resort or timeshare point system you are about to post a listing for. You can type in a single unique word contained in the resort name or point system, and it will result in a drop-down box that will be populated for you to choose the resort to move forward with. So for example, you can type in the word Marriott, and a drop-down list will be populated with all of the resorts in the system that contain that name. In this case, we're just going to type in a test resort so we can post a listing for XYZ USA Resort. Once selected, you will now be taken to the Create Classified Listing page. This is where it prompts you to enter all of the valid information to create your classified listing and get it posted in the marketplace. For instance, it's going to start with asking for your contact information. Some of this may already be filled out, as it will pull it for your membership. However, if it is a field missing here, you can change it and alter it to list whatever you like for your resale listing on TUG. The first option to drop down is to select whether you're an individual owner or a timeshare broker. This will be displayed on the ad to let people know that you are posting something you actually own, or that you're a broker and posting something for someone else. Contact name should be filled out with the name that you created when you joined TUG, as well as the email address that you posted for your TUG membership. The phone number field is completely optional and is not something that is displayed on the listing itself, but will be displayed to anyone who clicks the Contact This Member link on the listing should they be interested in getting in touch with you. Moving forward, you're prompted to ask the type of listing you are trying to post. Are you trying to post a for sale ad, a for rent ad, or a for exchange ad for our free direct exchange systems? In this example, we are going to post a for sale listing. And as you see when I choose this, certain boxes will be created for me to fill out the information for my individual listing. Those boxes will be different for rent and for exchange. The first box it's going to ask me to fill out is the frequency. Is my listing an every year ownership, an every other year ownership, for even or odd years, or an every third year ownership? The next item is the ad type. Is this a fixed week or a floating week? And this is one of the most common questions we get on TUG. A fixed week means you're posting a single week available to a potential buyer, whereas a floating ownership provides a range of weeks available that have to be reserved on a year-by-year basis, not something that's locked in each and every year. So depending on what you're trying to post, please select the appropriate condition. In this case, we'll select a fixed single week. The next box that'll populate is asking if this is a points ownership, meaning if your week is somehow enrolled or part of a point system. And depending on what you select here, is going to prompt you for more information about your points program. For this instance, we're just going to select a regular fixed week just to move along. For instance, you see the resort is already locked in. You've already selected that at the very start of this. Next, it's going to ask you for the ad title. This is going to be displayed in bold print on the ad, both in the summary and the ad itself. So please just don't type in the name of the resort here. Type in something that catches the eye. For example, free timeshare available. Please buy me. Again, this is going to be displayed in big bold print on the listing. You could check out existing listings to see which one most catches the eye. This is where you type in free closing, free to take over, so on and so forth. This is what's going to catch the eye and catch the attention because it's going to show up in big bold print. The ad description is where you type in the unique details about your listing. Something that place where you can go to answer all of the common questions, resort, room number, special features about your room, anything that's a non-standard, or just describe what you're trying to sell. You're trying to post this listing, you're trying to attract a buyer or a renter if this happened to be a rental ad. So this is where you would type in the description to describe exactly what you're offering to the person. These other fields that we're going to be filling out down below, bedroom, bath, cost, so on and so forth, are separate items. So the description is going to be something unique about the room that you're offering to give to someone or ownership. So when you fill this out, just take a little bit of time and like you're speaking to someone that potentially might want to buy your timeshare. The more time you spend in creating a creative description, especially if there's something unique about your resort that stands out, the better chance it's going to attract the eye and get someone to click the link to contact you and inquire about buying your timeshare. Note that for any of these fields, nothing is locked in stone here. You can come back at any time and edit any of these fields, but it's a good idea to type at least something in the description to make it seem like you are serious about selling your timeshare. Type description here, be creative. Again, anything you want to type in here that will catch the eye when someone is actually looking at your listing compared to the dozens, if not hundreds of other listings on the internet, is certainly going to put you a leg above if you put a little time and effort into typing something unique, informative, something someone would like to read in the description. Moving on to the details. Obviously, these options are fairly self-explanatory. Choose the number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, how many it sleeps. I'm just going to choose a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. Select the check-in day. Some of these items are going to change. If we were to choose floating week, we would be selecting a week, range of weeks. For this one, it's going to ask you what the check-in day. If you've selected a fixed week, that means you already have a week reserved. So it's going to be the same week each and every year. So clicking the check-in day is obviously going to drop down a calendar. So you pick that, hey, my check-in day is Friday, June 2nd. Notice how it's automatically going to populate with the 2023 calendar that is week 22. Checkout day for this listing, it automatically is going to bump it out 7 days because if you're posting a for sale fixed week, those are all going to be a week long. A room view, this is a new feature we've added in the marketplace, but you can select anything unique about your room view, ocean front, mountain view, or select none. If there's no particular room view, maybe you look at a brick wall, and you don't really want to advertise that, or it's something that's assigned at check-in. All of these options are available now and will be displayed on the ad, just another feature that members have been calling for many, many years that we have finally included in the marketplace listing. So for example, this XYZ USA resort is going to provide a view of the pool. The asking price, again, what am I asking for my timeshare? Please just put in numbers here. You don't need to put a $ or decimal points or anything like that. I'm going to be asking for a single dollar, so I'm going to put that in there. And the maintenance fees. Again, don't put a $ in there, just the numbers. So my maintenance fees for this resort are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to enter in your annual maintenance fees, not your monthly maintenance fees, not your every other year maintenance fees. All the maintenance fees on the TUG Marketplace are listed as annual, so please don't put different monetary value in here. People are going to assume it's annual, so if you put your monthly fee in there, it's definitely going to confuse some people, and you can certainly clear up any of those discrepancies or issues in the description. If, for example, you do pay monthly, still calculate up the annual maintenance fees, and then just mention in the description that, hey, it's paid $100 a month, whatever it happens to be, to ensure you're not confusing anyone who might potentially want to buy this timeshare from you, thinking that they're your monthly maintenance fees are really your annual maintenance fees. It happens more often than you'd think. Once you've configured all this, go back through and verify everything's good. All of these items should say green if you are ready to go. If any of them are red, it means you have something that you haven't configured properly, and it won't let you continue on, so please make a change there. Before you click the I agree to the terms and warning conditions, so you would want to read those before agreeing to them, but they are the standard ones. They haven't changed in many years. It explains some links you can go to help for information on selling your timeshare, renting your timeshare, information on scams, and so on and so forth. Very, very important item. But once you're completed and you're happy with your ad listing, click I agree to the terms and warnings conditions, and it will provide a button to save classified listing. Clicking the save button will prompt you with a success message right here on this page. It looks just like this. If you do not see this message, your ad was not properly taken into the marketplace. So this is what it looks like when you have successfully submitted a listing. Gives you the option to either place another classified for the same listing, or the same resort if you happen to have one, or you can view all of your classified listings, take you to the dashboard that shows showing a rundown of all of the current listings you have and the status of those particular listings. One of the common things we get is pending. This just means pending approval. All listings in the TUG Marketplace get reviewed, and that review happens within 24 hours. It does happen throughout the day, so not full 24 hours, but never takes longer than 24 hours. If you come back later, you'll see that a listing status is now posted, and that means your timeshare listing is now active in the marketplace, and you'd be able to go. So coming back later, if you ever wanted to make any change to your listings or make any modifications, you can use the add options here to view, edit, view messages, copy the listing, or delete it. Once it's posted, you also have the ability to mark it as sold or rented, and that way that data will be entered into the TUG sales history database so future people can see exactly what was sold and rented in the marketplace. We find that a very, very valuable feature on TUG, so we hope that if you do successfully sell or rent your timeshare on TUG, that you mark it as sold and rented so that we can see that information and get the credit needed for the marketplace. That pretty much wraps up in posting a listing in the TUG Marketplace. Hopefully that you find the new and improved features much, much easier to use and much more user-friendly. If you have any questions, please send me an email, tug@tug2.net. I'll leave that email address and link in the description below this video. But as always, you can also find the link to the help and advice, as well as to contact us directly at the top right-hand corner of any page on TUG. You have these contact links that will include phone number, email address, Facebook, social media that we always have and we're always active on. So if you have any questions or concerns or feedback on this video or our features in our marketplace, please reach out to us and let us know. We absolutely love hearing from our members. And that's what makes the site better when we get feedback like that we can implement to make it better for everyone who uses and finds TUG. Without further ado, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day and happy timeshare.